In the case of Pharaoh versus Moses, the king of Egypt is suing the former prince-turned-prophet for leading a mass escape of Israelite slaves. He claims it was an illegal exodus that left his kingdom in ruin. Moses argues it wasn't just him, it was God. Welcome to Bible Court TV, where ancient stories meet modern justice.
The court is now in session. Pharaoh, you may begin.
Your Honor, Egypt suffered an economic collapse overnight. Our entire slave workforce, the backbone of our construction, agriculture, and domestic labor, was taken. Not fled, taken. By one man, Moses, who claims he was just following divine orders. We demand accountability and reparations.
Mr. Moses, your response?
Your Honor, I didn't act alone. I acted under God's direction. The people of Israel weren't stolen. They were set free. What Pharaoh calls workforce, we call human beings. For 400 years, we were oppressed. I didn't break the law. I followed a higher law.
I was born in chains. My mother died making bricks under the sun. My son was almost drowned when Pharaoh ordered all our baby boys killed. You call that legal? Moses gave us hope.
So you're saying the law didn't matter because you felt oppressed?
No, I'm saying your laws were built on injustice. God's law set us free.
When the Israelites left, Egypt collapsed. My father's business failed, our grain fields died, and then the plagues. Blood in the water. Darkness, death. All because this man refused to compromise.
I begged Pharaoh 10 times. God gave him chance after chance, but he hardened his heart.
Pharaoh, you may speak.
I am a king. I had a kingdom to protect. Moses came with tricks and threats. He disrupted our gods, our economy, our order, and then he brought death to my own son.
That night broke me too. But it was not vengeance. It was judgment. God warned you over and over, let my people go.
You think your God has the right to destroy a nation?
If that nation refuses to let innocent people live free, yes.
We're not just debating history. We're debating the nature of justice. The God Moses serves is not cruel. He's patient, loving, and just. He didn't destroy Egypt without warning. He gave Pharaoh every chance to change.
I didn't want to be a leader. I had a stutter. I was scared. But God saw people in chains and called me to act. And I've seen his power, yes, but more than that, I've seen his heart. He hears the cries of the hurting. He fights for the voiceless. That's who he is, and that's who I followed.
This court cannot judge divine intervention, but it can recognize human pain and human responsibility. Pharaoh, you ruled with fear. Moses, you obeyed a call higher than law. This case isn't about who won. It's about what we learn. What kind of freedom do you believe in? The kind that keeps people in chains, or the kind that risked everything to set them free? And if a God exists who hears the cries of the oppressed, what would you do if he called you?
Moses didn't just lead people out of Egypt. He led them toward hope, toward a God who sees, who speaks, who saves. And that same God still calls people today, not to build pyramids, but to build lives of meaning, justice, and love. If you've ever felt trapped, overlooked, or forgotten, know this: God hasn't forgotten you. He still sets people free. Want to know more about this God who sets people free? Start with the story of Exodus, or talk to someone who knows him.